Hi there. So today we're going to talk about, I'm Karen Palmer, and we're going to talk about the way that we can use crystals in our practice. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the benefits of crystals. There are so many benefits. I believe that crystals are just like beautiful living beings that give us messages, and that when we tune in our energy, we can receive messages, and we can really connect with the energy of the crystals. There are so many different properties, so many different healing properties to the different crystals, and ways that you can use for prosperity, for protection, all kinds of different ways. So just to get into a little bit about my history with crystals, I was very confused about crystals. I had no idea how to use them. And I met my spiritual guide and my spiritual teacher in the physical form. She was here with me for 14 years in the physical. Her name was Trini. She left her physical body about 6 years ago. And when she left her physical body, she asked me if I would be willing to carry on her legacy. So I said yes. And when she left her physical body, I was holding her hand, and I felt her magic and her power go right into my hand. And from that day forward, I had this deep, deep connection that opened up. I had a non-physical experience that was beyond anything I could explain in this physical world. And she became one of my spirit guides on the other side. And so I started doing what she did with the crystals, and did what's called crystal cleansings and crystal healings and chakra balancing, and all the different techniques that I've been able to expand and grow into. But when I work with these crystals, many of these crystals, I have a beautiful basket full right here. I don't know if you can see them all, but I could probably turn the camera so that you can see them better. But this basket of crystals is filled with my friend Trini's energy. This big basket. I have a full basket full of crystals here. And when she, like I said, when she passed on, she left this basket of crystals for me. And when I work with these crystals, when I help people with healing, I'm a Reiki master. So when I use my Reiki magic that I call my Reiki that's inside of me, which I believe everyone has the ability to use Reiki. When I started using Reiki myself, I had already been doing this for many, many other lifetimes. And I knew that there was something that was really calling me into the crystals, the Reiki. And so I got certified in all of this stuff, and I took classes just for the benefit of having the certification. But the truth is that all of this information is inside of us. And we are the amazing light workers and visionaries and healers that came here with our gifts, and we're here to share those gifts. And so I wanted to go over just a little bit about the crystals, and just give you just a little of my interpretations of all the different crystals, and how they've been so beneficial to me, and how I use them to especially keep myself balanced when I'm around a lot of different people. You know, when we have family coming around a lot, when we have all the different holidays coming up and all the different people coming around, the different energies that get around us, using these crystals can help you in so many different ways. So the first one that I wanted to talk to you about is a smoky quartz. This is a smoky quartz. I like to use my smoky quartz at my foot chakra. So when I lay down, I put this stone at the bottom of my feet so that it rests on both feet, and I anchor my feet down, and that helps me to ground in that smoky quartz energy. That helps me to be more grounded, more stable, helps me to be more sure-footed, more connected to Mother Earth. It helps me to just really balance the energy between the higher vibrations and our earthly vibrations. So I highly recommend you get a smoky quartz. This was Trini's, so I'm really blessed. And this was also another one of Trini's smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is a very, very powerful stone that helps with protection, grounding, balance. And I just really, really love my smoky quartz. And I'm going to keep going forward with my different techniques that I like to use. I also use what's called, this is called a pendulum. And my beautiful pendulum is a rose quartz heart with a clear quartz crystal. Now, when I ask a question, this has been charged so that when I ask a question, if it's a yes, the pendulum will go in a round circle. And if it's a no, then the pendulum will go back and forth. So I like to use my pendulum as a guide whenever I have a lot of confusion around something. I will go to my pendulum and I will ask a yes or no or maybe question. I also love to use this beautiful quartz crystal necklace. I will, when I start to feel like I am a little out of balance, I will just put that on and I will wear it. I will wear it and it will help me to feel grounded and connected. So that's another really powerful stone. But I want to go into the root chakra because we talked about the foot chakra. And so I love, bringing that energy into the foot chakra, using the smoky quartz, but also I like to use hematite at my feet. So I use these hematite beads and I wrap them around my feet when I feel like I'm a little too flighty, when I'm up in the higher vibrations. You guys know that I travel to the angelic realms, and I travel really high in very different arenas and different realms. And so when I come back into my physical body and I need to anchor in and really anchor in my light body so that I can be connected with my light body and my physical body, I really need to use these as tools to keep me grounded and centered and really anchored in so that I can manifest when I need to manifest things here in this physical realm, in the physical. So another part of that I love is my beautiful chrysanthemum stone. Now, chrysanthemum stone is an amazing crystal for helping you at your root chakra. We already went over the chakras, so you can go back into that other video and see those other chakras if you'd like. But this one, the chrysanthemum rock, is so awesome for helping you stay in the moment and be present. Be fully, fully present. This is one of my favorite stones. I will, if I feel that I am, worrying too much about the future or feeling a lot of guilt or regret about the past, I will just hold this stone and I will place it on my root chakra, and I will ask, please let me release all of my insecurities about the past. Let me let go of all my worries about the future. So that's a really powerful, awesome stone. I also use what's called the Tibetan bells. These were Trini's also. And she would say that when you use these bells, the frequency calls in your higher self. So when you're calling in your higher self, or when you're working with a client or you're working with somebody that you want to help heal, you can call in their higher self, or you can call in your own higher self. So those are Tibetan bells, and I love my Tibetan bells. Those were from my friend Trini also. You guys may even start to see her in me sometimes. My face will transfigure. A lot of times I've had experiences where I've been looking in the mirror and my face will actually transfigure into hers, and I'll see her smiling back at me because we made that pact together, because I said that I would carry on her legacy. A lot of times when I'm doing the work, I will literally hear her listing off to me, similar to a laundry list of things to do, with what crystal to put where and how that can be helpful to somebody. It's really quite an amazing experience. And I love to help people tune into their higher self so that they can get their own connection. You guys have your own connection. You guys have your own guardian angel. You have all of these spirit guides available to you. This is all available at any time. All you need to do is raise your vibration and raise your frequency. So the crystals will help. And so another part of that I really like to use is a beautiful stone that's called labradorite. A labradorite. God, it's such a beautiful stone. Can you see how gorgeous that is? The color and it's just the most magical stone. Again, I like to use labradorite. I like to use labradorite on the root chakra. Again, that helps me to stay balanced. It helps me to stay grounded. These are the most important ones for me, that I am just speaking from my own experience, because that's really all I can speak from. And I did do all the courses. I did take all the classes. I can tell you all the different properties, all the different things that you need to know. But basically what I believe is that you need to get yourself the crystals that you're drawn to, the crystals that call to you. The ones that you feel the most attracted to are the ones that are going to be the best for you to work with. So as I talk about these different crystals, feel free to, message me or ask me questions. If there's something that you want to know more about, just put it right into the group and we can go into that a little bit more. Now, this is another one that I really like for the root chakra. This is called a combination of jasper and hematite. Jasper and hematite. So jasper and hematite together are really powerful. This is actually from Sedona, Arizona. And so the jasper and the hematite together really combine that protection and balance. So hematite is a really powerful grounding stone, and jasper is a really powerful protective stone. So I like to use those. And then going into the sacral chakra, I like to use carnelian myself. There it goes. So that's a beautiful little orange a beautiful little orange stone called carnelian. I also like to use, if I can find it here in our basket, a fire opal. I like to use the fire opal. A fire opal is another beautiful stone to use on your sacral chakra. That's your creativity, you guys. That's where the creativity lives. It's also where your desires and your dreams start to take fruition. So using that stone, carnelian, is a great stone for that. Now, I also, going into the solar plexus, I like to use citrine. And citrine is a nice stone to use on the solar plexus for calling in your power, calling in your strength, and, you know, just tapping into your own joy. I love this one. I have my laugh citrine. It's all about joy, you guys. You know, when you open up that solar plexus and you let go of your fear, you totally step into your own power and your own joy. So I love to use citrine for that. Now, these are all my citrine little pieces that I use, but I also love, love, love tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is one powerful crystal that you can use on that solar plexus, on the solar plexus, so that you can have more strength, more power, more courage, more confidence. Even if you just put this tiger's eye, you know, on your belly, on the solar plexus. I've even put a Band-Aid over. You see my angels? See all my lights? You see all the, oh my God, so beautiful. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. You'll notice my little guides and angels are around me as I speak because it's very important that we share this information. And my angels have let me know that it's really important that I continue teaching and that I get ready for a big, huge masses of information that I'm going to be sharing with the masses. So I'm so excited about that. They always kind of float around showing me that they're still here and that I'm never alone. And I'm so grateful for that. So the tiger's eye, again, that's for courage and confidence. Love that stone. Tiger's eye is a wonderful stone that you can use. I really love it. I also like pyrite. Pyrite is another great stone, which they call fool's gold. And Trini used to always say that pyrite is a really good stone to put on your heart to bring in authentic, pure love, pure prosperity, pure abundance, and that can really help with the heart chakra. Also, she would always say that another great one is amethyst for the heart chakra. So using amethyst as a stone is a beautiful purple with white, and this is a gorgeous stone that I use on my heart all the time. Sometimes I'll just stick this in my bra and keep it there for the day when I feel like I have to do a public speaking, or I feel like I have to do something that I'm scared of. I will keep a stone in my bra, and that will help me. That will help me. Rhodochrosite, another beautiful, beautiful one for your heart. This was also my Trini girl. So I use that on my heart chakra, and it helps you to keep your heart open, to let go of all the past hurts, to let go of all the things that really aren't serving you. That is the most one of the most powerful things you can do is lay that crystal, lay that rhodochrosite on your heart and ask, may I please let go of this resentment, these disappointments, this sadness in my heart. May my heart be open to a new love, to a new possibility, to all the things that are available to me. Ask that, because the universe loves you. The universe loves you. And when you let the universe love you, then you will notice that you are attracting so much love and light and joy because you are reflecting back what you believe about yourself. So, another beautiful lapis lazuli is for the throat chakra, and I went into this in deep detail in the workbook. Lapis lazuli is so good for your throat chakra. And why would we want our throat chakra to be open? So you can sing, so you can speak your truth, so you can enjoy this beautiful, beautiful life that you deserve, you know, and do that work with your inner child. Use the crystal on your throat when you're listening to that meditation about opening up to being that merging of the inner child with the higher self and bringing all of this together into your day-to-day practice. I hope that you're still doing all of these meditations that I've spent a lot of time making sure that these modules and these meditations, and I hope that you're using them because they can't work unless you do use them. So the next one I wanted to talk to you about is charoite. This is a charoite crystal. It's purple and it's black and it's got a little bit of gray going through it. Now this to me is my favorite for my third eye. I lay that on my third eye and I ask to be able to see through the eyes of love, through the eyes of hope, through the eyes of possibility. And when you look at the world through the eyes of love, through the eyes of hope and possibility, you will see this world is completely different than how we see it in our judgmental frame of mind and in the limited mindset that we have with our five senses. A big reason why I have these non-physical friends and these non-physical angels and spirit guides is because I ask to open my third eye and I ask to see with the eyes of love and hope and possibility. And when you ask, you will receive. That's how it works. So be very, very specific about what you are desiring, because the universe will conspire to bring you what you desire. But you have to be super clear about what it is you desire. Believe me, I understand this more than anything that I have ever taught. When you get super, super clear about what it is you desire, the universe will put everything into alignment with what you believe you deserve. That's why you need to do this work and this magical access to your inner being. You need to be connected to the highest, best possible potential of you. Let's call that in. I'm calling in the highest and best potential, the highest self possible to everyone who's listening to this. At this moment, I call in the highest and best potential, the best version of myself and anyone who's listening to this. Close your eyes as you listen to the sound vibration. And call upon your higher self. And finally, one of my absolute favorites for I love my crown chakra to be open so that I can get divine ideas, divine inspiration. So many people have asked me, how do you do all that you're doing? That is part of opening up your crown chakra, keeping your crown chakra open. Oh, also, I love this one for the throat chakra, soda light. Soda light is really awesome for opening up the throat chakra. So I'll go through them again real quick before we end. But the crown chakra, one of my favorite ones to use at the crown chakra is lepidolite. Lepidolite. It's a beautiful light purple, violet, like the color of your crown chakra. Lepidolite. And it sets right on the top at the crown. So let's go through this, and I'll just really quickly go through what we talked about. The crown chakra is lepidolite. It's what I use for balancing my crown chakra, for keeping my crown chakra open. My third eye, my favorite, is this beautiful charoite. I use charoite. Again, you can see that that third eye is an indigo color. So these go with the colors of the chakras themselves. This is the way I balance my chakras. Then the next one is the lapis lazuli. And I also like to use sodalite. Then we went into the solar plexus, was tiger's eye and citrine. I love citrine. Citrine is such a beautiful stone. Gold like the sun. Beautiful gold. Oh, wait, we needed the heart chakra too. Heart chakra, I said we like to have rhodochrosite to open the heart. So rhodochrosite was one of the ones that I suggested. Also amethyst. Amethyst is another great one for the heart chakra. And rhodochrosite, powerful, powerful. And then I also suggested pyrite, fool's gold, pyrite. Then I did talk about our sacral chakra and carnelian. And I also talked about fire opal. Both are really good for creativity and dreams and desires and just having that wonderful sacral chakra open to your new ideas and new creativity and to have those creative juices flowing. And then we got down to the root chakra where I talked about hematite, a combination of hematite with jasper, which was a very powerful stone that you can get. Jasper with hematite. Then I talked to you about chrysanthemum stone, which is awesome for helping you stay in the moment and be fully present. Then I talked about labradorite, also for the root chakra, really helpful. Really powerful in keeping us anchored and centered and grounded, connected to beautiful Mother Earth. And then finally, we talked about the smoky quartz and a hematite beaded necklace that I use to wrap around my feet when I'm balancing my foot chakra. So we went through the crystals that I use to balance. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing about any insights or feelings or creative ideas that are coming to you, and anything that I can do to help you with your social media, with your marketing, with connecting with your angels, connecting with your the angelic realm, so that you know what to do with your business, what to do next in the next steps. You know, if you'd like to have, you know, some time to just really connect, just let me know and we can do that. I'm also going to get your Akashic records read. I love doing this this beautiful pendulum. This was a birthday gift for me from a good friend of mine, and this rose quartz with the crystal quartz. It's powerful, powerful. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope that this was helpful for you. And I really look pretty tired, but I'm not tired. I'm just having a very relaxed day. Just decided to really let go of all the cortisol and just really slow down, have some quiet time with some nice tea, using my crystals and creating this beautiful module and video for you. Lots of love and light. Namaste.